content removed, which I guess YouTube got freaked out about. I mean, come on. It's cinema verite.
We want to do next time. If you are going to give a party, plan that party around purpose. Choose your guests carefully. Plan invitations. Plan for refreshments and entertainment. Then practice to be a skillful host. Make sure the party is fun for everyone. And when you're invited to a party, practice the skills of a good guest. Be on time, ready for fun. Take part in the party. Help everyone around you to have a good time. Leave on time and courteously too, thanking your host sincerely for the good time you had. All these things help to make a good party. A party that's fun for all. Guest list, invitations, refreshments, entertainment.
Oh, fuck. I keep on forgetting to put the weed in. I got 2 rolled
Guest
cigarettes.
list, invitations, refreshments, entertainment.
I've already decided I've got to switch to a menthol cigarette or something like that, because these things are killing me. They're such a harsh smoke. Yeah, I could just have it. Of course, I'll hate the cigarette butts that come out of anything with a filter on it. I don't see what else I can do. Because this smoking here, this drum, it's wiping out my lungs. This is okay, etiquette at parties coming up. Right now. Okay. Remember to dance. Dance. Dance.
I keep seeing you in my mind. Can't believe it all this time. Wasn't looking for love about you. Now anything else I want to do.
I'm not laughing, by the way. That's seizures, convulsions, you name it. I'm becoming unable to control them, so I might as well just introduce them as a part of my life, part of the show. I'm going to be making these funny noises. Only a truly special person could cope with me. Ah. La vie en plume. Okay. We're moving around the sound field, which is the room. Now, these sources are both monophonic. But you definitely feel a sense of soundstage. Or I do, anyways, with my ears. So the camera's bound to pick it up too. You can take two monophonic sources that are identical, place them in different parts of the room, and create a stereo field. What a clever idea, but I bet no recording studio engineer or producer has ever thought of such a thing. But it's an easy way to create spaciousness. You know, I guess I could teach these things, but the fucking stupid people that are taking these audio recording, and I'm going to be a music producer. Yeah, you think you're going to be a music producer? You don't know the first thing about producing. You don't know fuck all, because your teachers don't know fuck all. The only people who really understand this stuff well, Brian Eno, Robert Fripp, master producers. People who have gifts with music, Jason Beck, otherwise known as Chili Gonzalez, truly gifted when it came to these sorts of things. He really knew what he was doing with sound. Recorded amazing music on a 5-track cassette recorder. The music from Filler. You'd never know. And that was the beauty and brilliance of Jason, is you wouldn't know. He was that skilled at the art of presentation. He knew his shtick. Darla, listening to the CBC. Okay, so I've decided I'm going to, yikes. I hit my injured. Okay. I'm going to go out in, at some point, with the Leica setup with this 3.5 lens, which I've got taped into position, and it's actually a little bit soft, but it looks quite nice. Other lenses I was experimenting with was this Zeiss, which is actually the light's mount, but it's made to be used with a Contax camera. I'll show you which one. So, this camera right here is the one that, this is the lights, same mount as on that M10, basically identical. So this Contax here basically can hold, so you can put lights lenses onto it. And I decided, excuse me, what's the advantage to, enjoying photography without really kind of going for broke, which I did. I've got 2 of these Contaxes, and here's the other one. And these are splendid cameras, and I really think you have to own both to really understand this particular Contax system. You gotta own both of them. And they're beautiful cameras, as you can see. They're just gorgeous, aren't they? These are real statements. And anyone, like if a guy from Canon were to come in here, like he'd sort of go, yeah, you got a lot of Canon gear. Yeah, you even got a Sony Walkman Pro. Okay. Now that was used to record all of the Toronto bands, right? The Montreal bands, no, that was on a reel-to-reel machine. There's a Sony camera. This is an amazing Sony camera, actually. I use it for vlogging a lot. That's a camera that I'd like to use for vlogging. Where are you? This one right here, the PowerShot Pro. It's kind of cute, a Canon shooting a Canon. But this has the 8 megapixel Sony CCD in it. And, it's funny because Sony put out its 828, which I have somewhere. I use it for long-term surveillance. It's good for that purpose. I don't know where the 828 is at the moment, but it's somewhere. Huh? I don't know. I've got a whole bunch. This one here. This is... which camera is this? Ooh, that's the D30. This is the camera that would have been used in places like Eastern Europe. LS, the school, they used these cameras in the D60s, but there was really no difference. And what have we got here? That. This is an EOS Rebel. And it is battery charged, but I can't find the charger. That's a Leica, the Model C. Lens is off at the moment, of course, because I'm using it. But that's what it looks like. That's a 39mm lens mount. And every good fellow has got to have a Canon calculator. And if you look, you'll see some kind of message about the environment. You got other lenses here. All of these lenses, by the way, this stocking big, extremely cheap zoom lens. That's why I bought it, because it was so cheap. This lens, all of these lenses work with this camera. Woo, right here. And let's go in for a... this is kind of cute. There's me. And let's come closer. And you see the camera that I'm using there? That's a Leica M3. That camera also had a retractable lens. I like to retract, I prefer them actually. So this Leica here and that Leica, the M3, are pretty much identical. And they both weigh a ton. But I'm used to cameras that weigh a ton actually. But there, that's the Leica M10. And that is the Leica M3. Okay. And here's a pair of cool sunglasses. These are also prescription, but I find they scare the dogs, and it's much easier to look like this, right? So we're going out just after dark. I gotta put some clothes on. I usually like to go out around 1 or 2 in the morning. I mean, I don't sleep, right? So what do you do when you don't sleep? You walk around a lot. I have a feeling my neighbors like that I go out for walks at 2 in the morning and just keep an eye on things. You know, maybe pick up garbage, or if something's left out on the street, man, I'm on it like flint. So here we are. And let's back off the lens. I'm gonna zoom it out. I'm holding Emma Watson's camera right now. Emma, this is a camera that you are going to use. I think I'll use the Leica. I'm going to give this tiny princess of a camera to you. Look at the color pink. Now that's a color for Emma, right? A color for Emma. It's got the... you can't show a lens when you're holding the camera. I always forget that. How are you going to show it with a mirror, naturally? These are a pair of Emma's boots. Has she or has she not on the QT been to see me? You never know, and we're not telling. Okay, I gotta put on some clothes here. So I think I'll put on this jacket. It's got the Canadian flag, which, you know, if you get busted by the cops and you're wearing a Canadian flag, they're kind of smiling at you, right? Yeah, you're in trouble. Yeah, we're gonna give you a warning this time. Thanks, guys. Can I put you in my video? Not this time, pal. We'll bust you bad if you do. I said, why? Well, because we're uniform cops, but we're actually undercover. What do you mean you're undercover? How can you be undercover and be a uniform cop? Well, that's the thing. We're experts, Charles. You're not. Yes, sir, I am not an expert in anything, I admit. I'm a dilettante. I'm an expert at nothing. And they go, that's right, sonny boy. You're an expert at nothing. You fool, you. To which I reply, yes, indeed, my little chickadee. So should I go out there wearing this hat? No, that's too freakish. man, would attract bad sort of attention. But how about this hat? Yeah, that'll do. Because it's kind of cold out tonight, and I want to be wearing the shorts. So here we go. This is my look. I just need a tie. I need a tie. I really need a tie. How about this leather jacket? I like to wear this leather jacket. I really like to wear this white jacket. So I'm going to put this white jacket over this jacket. And this will keep me nice and warm, I'm sure of it. As far as the tie goes now, that's getting a bit fetishistic, Charles. Wearing a tie? Well, it is Friday night, and you know, you can sort of put this on too. Oh yeah, I'm going to be real warm. Okay. So we're all ready, we're all set. Now all I got to do is satisfy my fetish by finding a tie. Okay. And the tie goes on. Because, well, it's a Friday night, I believe. Is it Friday night? And it's the Sabbath, of all things. Yep. Sabbath starts at sundown on Friday. And God basically, you know, had a party, did whatever, found his perfect slave girls and fucked. Whatever he did, I don't know. God enjoyed sex as much as you can imagine. He's very much human. God is very much human. You must understand that God made us in his own image. And who did he have in mind when he designed Eve? That would be the androgynous one. The maker of all things. You see, God may be God to us, but remember something about God. God has his own parent group. Okay, let's see what time it is. I can't read that. 7:14. It's dark out. I mean, it's really dark out. This may be. Guess what this is? Yep, this is a total eclipse. The sun has been turned off. I swear, folks, it truly is 7:15. You don't believe me? Well, I don't believe myself either, because the time is 1:14 or 1:15. I don't know which of those clocks is more accurate. Let's get the exact time. Nah, let's not. I don't even wear a watch. I wear a fake watch. Where's my fake watch? I wear this watch actually to look wealthy, because I want to look wealthy in this neighborhood. I don't want to tell people, oh man, I'm in deep poverty. I'm desperately broke. Here's my watch. Okay. And on it goes. There we go. Yep. That says class. And who can tell if it works or not, right? So, out we go. Oh, I need my key fob. No, that's a mouse. They look about the same, though. Here's my meter. Meter, hmm? That is a meter. That's a meter, folks. You don't know what a meter is, I guess. Okay, I'm going to take my knife in case I find some low-hanging fruit. And I'd take my pair of compasses, but I ain't got no luck there. I'm going to put this on a tripod. Come on, sweetheart. Okay. That's Marsha with a dog named Charlie. That's Marsha again. There's Francis. That, oh man, I'm not going to tell you her name, but their mother and 3 daughters. That in the red, right there. Okay, that's the one whose name I won't mention, but she did model. The one in the middle is Mia. The one on the left is Carol. That's Mia with the dog. And that's Carol having a good time. I don't know how many times I show this footage. Okay, the thing is, Franz blocked off, but Maddie's still present, and mother and child. That's the Holy Mother, and that's Jesus. And it said, I'm screwing the tripod on, so it's going to be a bit odd here. And there's the recorder. That recorder. If I have to call a spade, I'm marrying the girl down the street. Everyone's just waiting for her to turn 18, which was, soon. And that's probably what's going to happen unless a British lady and I hit it off and I can go to the guy. You don't seriously think a 62-year-old guy is going to marry an 18-year-old girl? And he said, well, Charles, you really don't look your age. Yeah, right. Like, that's an excuse for anything? No, I tell you it's not. Now, sorry for the language, folks. Where's my key fob? Okay, I definitely want that, because I'm going to smoke. Go out and find someone and have somebody to smoke. Now, here's my wallet, and we're going to do a bit of experimentation with the wallet. Yep. And what else do I need? I need my key fob. 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 Where are you, key fob? Ooh, rosary beads. I could always take those along. And wow. That's herb superb. I don't think I want to take that. Wacky tobacco. Oh, a pre-rolled cigarette ready to go. That comes in handy. Right here. I'm gonna focus. And a lighter. And a smoke. And Dan is pissed off because I've started smoking in the hallways. Damn it, Dan. I know the thing says no smoking, but that's an unenforceable law. That's an unenforceable building rule. You can't enforce it. Fuck you. I'm standing up for tenants who smoke, which I think is a small coterie at this point. Okay, what do I need? That's a problem with me. My mind is gone. Oh, this is kind of cute. There is the Canon EOS. Come on, focus, sweetheart. Alright. That is the Canon EOS in this bag here. That's a pretty solid package, man. And I'll leave the coffee, but I want a swig of water. Oh man, that tastes good. That's just tap water, folks. And now, where would my key fob be? Oh, there's a crucifix wrapped up in something. I just don't see the key fob anywhere. It might be in some garment that I was wearing earlier. That would seem to be a possibility. No, you got all the garments here. No, I don't think I wore any of these things. Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure I was wearing these pants today. But no joy on the keys. Please, quick. Ah, here we go. Alright, we're in business. I'm going to leave this music behind. And we could use a balcony, but I'm tired. Go. It's got a new kind of lock on it. It's automatic locking, just like the outside doors where you use a key fob. Same thing with that. So here I am walking. I don't know what time it is. 1 a.m., 2 a.m. I could be walking into something. Oh, there we go. All right. So lift the stairs. Yeah, boy, it's so dark. If I got this on auto ISO, I don't remember. It's a no-brainer to choose auto ISO, but it's dark. Oh well. There, that'd be a bit brighter. Okay. And do a little walkabout. Check my gravel. And I'm using the camera to see stuff because I can't see anything. But I can sure see the screen as I move that over. And we walk around. Ooh. Someone's left out some plants. I gotta take these. Oh yeah. Okay, we're going for a walkie. And you're gonna be looking at the groundy while I carry these lovely planties. I know exactly where they're going. Yep. Now, ain't that nice? Look at that, folks. What a lovely lobby they got over there, man. It's huge. Very luxurious building. Hard to get into. This is like a cheap building. An economy building. And the things you find late at night. Normally I'd go out to the park, but it seems just a bit too dark last night. Friday night, Sabbath. I'm not supposed to be doing any sort of work. Of course I can't resist it, right? I'm a 7-day-a-week guy. And this goes here. Spider plants. Let's go there. Oh, you know what I gotta get? This ball. Look at that. This pink ball. Whoops. Now we're fighting with those weeds. Alright, let's take a look back here. See what we can see. What am I going to do with this pink ball? I'm going to put it right here. Okay, let's see. Oh, soil is all quite moist. They don't need any water at all. And go around at the narrow passage. What is this doing here? That, my friends, is a brick. Some sort of masonry work. So I'm going to hang on to that. And let's have a gander into my kitchen. And that's what you see, folks. Look at that, eh? It's kind of cool. That. And let's see, the spider's web is back. It's removed by the cleaner. But you can see, the spider got right back to work. And the next thing is I'm going to put this somewhere. I don't know where. You can't leave something like that out. It's an invitation. Someone sees something like that, they're going to take that brick and they're going to use it. I don't think so. But yeah, something like this thrown at these windows with enough force, yeah, it could do some damage. Might not break the windows, but probably kind of crack them and push up against the part that kind of gives it its contiguous strength. So we have to replace the window. And, you know, who wants that? All right, so keys, key fob. Not that. Those are my specs. Key fob is here. Eisenhower.
Shit.
Music's still playing, and the brick goes here. One like that. Look at that thing. Shit. Fuck off, man. You think you're, I don't know, maybe that's someone trying to leave me a warning. I don't know, but for me it's just a piece of masonry. And lock. And lock. That is actually the electronic lock. That's how you engage it. I decided, why not? After a bit of a security breach that affected the whole building, cost me thousands of dollars to remedy. My own desire to be a charitable person thrown up in the face by, a person of loathsome nature. The only way to describe her. And that's an ongoing story, I guess. I think I'll stick to helping men, not women. The reality is, every woman on benefits is probably controlled by some man who's an organized criminal. And I'm really hoping to get to that man. Because, I didn't know the Lord had given me permission to maim and to kill, or in this case, cull. But yes, and if the Lord has given me permission, I shall do it. If it is to strike at an evil person, any time, any day of the week, and just set it up so that it looks like it was an accident, naturally. You think the cops are going to want to question something like that? Not likely. Why? Because the guy was a bad dude. As for me, well, I'm known to the police too, but mostly because they have to constantly tell me, Charles, for God's sakes, cut it out. Which is basically, they read me the riot act, right? But they don't arrest me. And they always send over the sexiest female to kind of get... Nah, to be perfectly honest with you, they got so many good-looking cops, like men too, right? The men are all real men, like 6 foot. Oh, I can adjust. Okay, let's go up. Come on, up. Whoops. Okay, hang on a second, folks. I'm going to adjust this setting here because it's just a bit too dark. So, okay, come on. I'm adjusting that. Plus, how's that look? Oh, I don't know. How do I will interfere with that? So is this going to be dark? It's after dark after all. It's like, I don't know. What time is it? Apple, what time is it? It is 1:34 in the morning. I love that voice that I programmed in. Isn't it gorgeous? It sounds like Miss Clark's computer. I failed to solve problems efficiently. Wipe out to do sharp. Now I'm scared, Miss Clark. Miss Clark, Miss Clark, don't take my heart away. Ooh, wonder what this is. Oh, just a paper bag. Well, there's the garbage over there. I just feel like part of my job is janitorial. Here, what's over here? More junk. Oh, this is actual flora. So I'm going to put that in my pocket. Take it home. Right there. Man, I got tobacco in here. A whole pack. Howdy. The guy kind of nodded. Okay, what do we got here? This is all McDonald's. Yeah. It's all McDonald's, all paper. Easily dealt with. It biodegrade very quickly. McDonald's is a good environmental citizen in terms of its packaging. It's come a long way. But all of the fast food chains are basically on side with stuff like that. I mean, why wouldn't they be? You know, it makes sense. And there's nothing that prevents good sense from entering into, you know, decisions about materials that are part of your material throughput cycle. So for McDonald's, they used to use styrofoam and various other types of plastic. And then someone came along and said, you know, we really don't need to do it that way. Park is completely empty. There's no one sleeping here. It's not that cold tonight. By the way, the old lady and a bus. Okay, I picked this up, and it is indeed recycling. You know, we're on nice cardboard actually. It's really nice cardboard. And we walk across the street. We look to the north. And there's nothing going on there. So we just gradually and slowly slide our way across. I forgot. I could have brought a key to 49 Glen Elm. We could have walked around the hallways of that building. Now we got someone here. Someone just hanging out. Let's see who it is. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm alright. Just out for a smoke?
What's that?
Are you just out for a smoke?
Yeah, and the coffee.
Right. Where'd you get the coffee at this hour?
Oh, I made it.
Oh, right. Are you staying at 2 Glen Elm?
What's that?
Are you staying in the building over there?
Yeah.
2 Glen Elm. That's John Phillips.
Yeah.
Toronto Suites.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Yeah, he is.
Take it easy.
Take care.
Okay. John doesn't allow smoking in his building. Or he charges you exorbitant rates if you want to smoke. If you have to smoke, well, yeah, okay, you can smoke, but this is what's it going to cost you. So, Sharon, who lives over there, she still lives there with the boys. Her husband, Terry, used to smoke up a storm. And he used to sit, you know, right by the window. He used to blow the smoke out the window. It's January. And, you know, Terry's smoking. But no one ever noticed. When I lived there, yeah, well, I didn't really smoke. The bus is moving very slowly. And it's such a serene experience. Now during the day, this is route number 1. The Yonge Street route. And why not? This is Canada's highway. Highway 11. And it still gets a lot of heavy truck traffic. And that's because it's pretty much a perfect throughway. And here comes another bus. And we're off. I really love this walk. This particular walk that I take. It's, I don't know, it times out fairly well. If I were to hit the road and start the recording at that point, I could do the whole thing within 30 minutes, which is always the aim, because that means it's a single file and I can post it to YouTube without having to edit it, which suits me fine, by the way. Leave the editing to others. Hi. The guy smiles. Ooh, I heard something. Oh, maybe it's this car backing up. And the light turns green and the cars slowly move off. Now, I seem to recall there was a 24-hour place around here, south of St. Clair on Yonge. And that's where I'm heading right now, because I want to see if it's truly open 24 hours, because that suits me just fine. I'll go there and have a meal. Ouch. I burned my hand. Blast, blast. Maybe I got it going the wrong way. Plus, yeah. Put it this way. It's the same thing. It's useless. I made this crappy lighter. Okay. And we're off. And the time is, oh, God only knows. And God's not telling you. Because it's the Sabbath, you're really not supposed to pay attention. So we got some garbage here. And a whole bunch of stuff there. These are pretty full buses. You can come out here at 2 in the morning, and if you need cardboard boxes, man, we got loads of them. My home away from home, the place I love to be the most. I really do love it in here. It's so heavenly. Well, you look at that. And there we go. Come on. No, it really doesn't want to. It doesn't want to adjust. It does not want to adjust. The colors of the city at night. And a car goes by, and life is so dull that I'm going to show the car. Waistcoat, but it's brilliantly green and it's shining. And there's a TTC police special constable. They have police powers in the TTC, but they're also watching the roads, same as any police officer would. So if they see anything, they report it. And basically, if there's an emergency, they're kind of like first responders, I'd say. So it's all around the TTC, providing more than just garbage everywhere. I'm not touching that stuff. If it was on Lawton, maybe, but I'm not here on Yonge Street. Got to come here, do some more shopping. Roots. I don't like wearing logos. I don't think I'd buy anything that said Roots on it. But I do love to promote the place that keeps me alive. And I got to tell you something. The staff there, I mean, it's like we're on a first-name basis. Oh, look at this. People returning bicycles. That's cool. Look at this guy, he's got some kind of food. Let's see if we can go in. We should be able to. Please use a revolving door. No, maybe it's locked. No, it's open. So we're in. And come on, camera adjust. Okay. Time to let us down. And oh, let's do that the reasonable way. Let's just bring it down. There we go. And here we go. And this is, well, there's Starbucks. And I would be open if I were Starbucks. I'd have one barista there. Me, you know, the owner. I'd do the thing over the overnight shift. I could handle the whole job. So here we go. There will be staff present. Although they've got everything closed, pretty much. You could still get in. So they've got to have people on hand to deal with that sort of thing. And by the way, they're working 24/7 to keep this store fully stocked. And this is a premier store for Loblaws in every way. This is the Weston building, after all. George Weston owns Loblaws. And it sounds like we've got people taking advantage of this place. So we're walking around. And this is a subway, so it's going to be closed naturally. And this is kind of a narrow passage. And I think there are washrooms. I'll have to check that. Nope, that's right. It ends at an emergency exit. Let's go inside. And that's what you got on the other side. So, we zip across. And see if we can determine glamour secrets. Obviously some of those. I don't see anybody. They're down there. Oh, security personnel. And he's on the walkie-talkie with some other guy. So just that guy, other guy on a walkie-talkie somewhere else. And we walked. I'm going. And we're out into the evening once again. And it's nice. It's nice and mild. There's a TTC service vehicle there. And they're doing work at the St. Clair subway station. No traffic. Zilch. And here's an EMS vehicle just cruising around. And we're walking across. There's something. What the hell is that? Oh, that's a permanent feature. I forget. Yeah, I don't know what it does. I don't need to know. So, hey folks, my 15 seconds of fame. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And another bus. And a family van. And a sporty coupe. Sport utility vehicle. Is the light gonna turn green? And the bus. We might as well obey the rules of the road. Let's say, wait for it, sonny. And it's gonna change now. And we got the green light, which for us is a walk symbol. And we're kind of moseying over this way. And look at this. We're on the bicycle path, which has a lot of garbage. These restaurants shouldn't do that. They should package everything up and take the garbage with them. Okay. So the bicycle path diverts around this area here, which is a permanent feature, by the way. Young Street is full of these types of things. And the restaurante would be right around here, would be my guess. 9 to 9, that's not the place. Oh, Hero Burgers is open. Well, that's a good place to go. Have a Hero Burger. Okay, this is a place. 24 hours, but I gotta check out Hero Burgers. Is that open? Yes, it is. Well, I feel like a hero tonight. And so we're going there. We got a guy right here. Don't know what he's doing. He's minding his and I'm minding mine. As I'm walking toward that open sign at Hero Burgers. Open, open, open. And yeah, it's open out. And time to say goodbye, folks. I didn't know, folks, but I was dying of thirst. This here is Coca-Cola, just regular Coke. I used to say, things go bad or with Coke, broke. And they were right. So, battery lights flashing, so we're saying bye-bye. Well, it's Hero Burger time, and this is a Hero Burger. It's pretty big. And that's the smallest they make. So, chow down. Okay. This is a Hero Burger. Oh man. I like eating hamburgers and stuff like that, but this one here. See, Charlotte, truly I do eat on occasion. I saw a girl named Charlotte. My name's Charles. Yeah, it really is. Okay, I'm gonna put this down. I'm gonna turn this camera off and I'm gonna chow down. Because that there is truly a heroic burger. Trust me, take my word for it. I wouldn't lie. Look at my legs. Now, would a person with legs like that lie to you about the lusciousness of this burger? No way. I'm feeling gnarly. CGTV. There you have it, folks. Hero certified burgers. Now I'm taking the packaging as a souvenir and putting it in my pocket. As Julia used to say when I would walk around with a camera, which was a Canon of all things. That, by the way, is soda fountain Coke. That's the best Coke you can get. That's the way it was meant to. That's the way it was meant to be consumed. Out of a soda jerk. And it's first of all, I know this because I worked at an A&W restaurant in Banff, and you know, the machines are all the same. Right? The machines that dispense soda, soft drinks, they're all the same. First of all, they have this crazy water filtration scheme. I mean, it's an absolutely madness how pure the water is. And the water is very clean to begin with, but this water that's going into mixed with the syrup to make the beverage is like, and this place is open too, right? Bagel house. All right, I'm gonna shut down here, but I'm gonna grab some bagels. 4 hours a day.
Yeah, need your receipt.
Okay. I do. I
Need a bag?
don't need it. This is a bag, right?
No, plastic.
Oh no. This is fine.
Have a great night.
So I'm all set. And I got my certified hero burger beverage. I'm walking. Oop. Okay. There sounds like a bus somewhere. Okay, we're here at the intersection of Yonge and St. Clair. There's the St. Clair streetcar, which is a bus at the moment. They're doing some work on the line. So they just run buses. But they don't run the buses in the streetcar corridor, which makes no sense at all. Because, I mean, what the hell, man? You got the corridor, why not drive along it? Now I'm walking right across the street and there's a red light, which is legal in Canada, so long as there's no traffic. There's no traffic whatsoever, you can see. I'm just standing, and I can guarantee you, if a car were to drive up, he wouldn't honk his horn. He would just slow down and come to a stop. Now, that looks like either an Audi or a Merc, but I've got my glasses on. I don't know what it is. These cars all look the same. That looks like a Cadillac, but I could be wrong. Ah, that's something or other. Ooh, there's a cool car. Man, is that ever a cool car. I don't know what that is, but man, I want one of those. That looks like a James Bond car. Check out this guy here. Now, he's got pearly whites. And he's a real estate broker. He's obviously pretty successful because he's got a banner in Deer Park. But, you know, oh, here comes the bus. And okay, now this is the Bank of Montreal, where they usually have a security guard inside. Right in there. They would have a security guard, but it doesn't look like they have one anymore. The door is locked. You probably need to, let's see if we can open it. Okay, so effectively, good, nice. Activate switch to operate. Well, effectively, if you're a Bank of Montreal customer, you're SOL. This has got coffee in it. McCafe. Well, that's paper. And that's paper too, so that's 100% recyclable. And so, why would people just leave it there? They're like inches away from the recycling bin. And is that a bus there? Man, I can't tell. Looks like a bus. Let's walk up and see. My battery's dying, but I think we're gonna make it. Oh yeah, that's a bus. I should have become a bus driver or a subway driver. I think a bus driver or a train driver. You know, a locomotive guy on the rural routes through northern England. There are like 1,000 routes.